Hello, I'm J Mike, and this is both a little review and a journal of me playing this adventure, Charlatan Skull, by Robert Adushi, Keith Baker, and Wayne Chang. It's a 5e Eberron adventure from the DM's Guild. It's a little old, but I always wanted to try it, and now that I had the time, I did try it. So I played this adventure solo with my Warforged Gestalt Wizard Rogue, Cobaltus, and his familiar Armand the Armadillo. There is going to be lots of spoilers here, and well, let's start by reading the adventure background. Driven Irul, a nobleman from British descent and ex-cultist, was kidnapped by the cult of Shape Fears, the very same cult he escaped from long ago. 4 cultists using stolen masks from a Khalistan theater troupe kidnapped Driven from the Half-Pint Tavern in Middle Dura. Originally hired by Nora Irul, Driven's wife, the cult was supposed to kill Driven. However, the odoriferous cult leader, Echo, decided to kidnap Driven as a sacrifice for a ritual instead, fulfilling some yet unknown clause of the draconic prophecy. Nora's interest in having her husband killed is ostensibly for his wealth, but as with many things in the City of Towers, all is not what it seems, and the noble woman is a pawn for more powerful players. Fearing her husband's fate is obscured and the body unrecoverable, and thus his wealth kept from her, Nora hired Max Morlock, a fraudster, posing as an investigator to find him. Knowing he is out of his depth, Max reached out to local contacts and has gathered characters to help him. So from there the adventure starts with this guy, Max Morlock, contacting the characters, in this case contacting my character, to help him find this guy. And well, the adventure gives you some examples of how your character could know Max from before. Here are examples: serving the last war together, fought in a bar fight, play cards or gamble with Max, run a con together, pursue the same romantic interest. Well, these things don't have anything to do with my character, so I left it, and I thought that they just met from some maybe fight, but not necessarily being allies or friends. Anyways, so it starts here with scene 1, Charlatan Skull, and this guy asks you to find Lady Nora's husband. He tells you about how he liked to drink on the Half-Pint Tavern, and that was the last place where they saw him. So that's kind of the first clue and a place to start. And well, you go there, and then that's scene 2 of the adventure, where you first have to find a way to pass the guard on the door. Well, it describes that there is 2 guards and one just leave for some reason. And well, in my case, I just gave money to the guard because, yeah, my character isn't charismatic at all. And that way I got in. And then, once you're in, there is a series of clues. And, well, you, depending of your knowledge and what other abilities your characters have, they can find different stuff here. Well, my character found the Thorn Glimmerwave clothing, but didn't know much about it. And also he found the purse and identification papers of Driven Irul and the money in it. Still, those didn't tell him much about where to go next. He ended up following the trail of blood to the back alley. Well, anyways, you will get there most probably. And there is a beggar that has more information. But again, I had to use money because my character is not charismatic at all. Then he tells you that there were 5 of them wearing fancy theater masks with red markings on them like dragon marks. And one of them was hurt, bleeding. And they split because the wounded one wanted to go straight to cliff top to find a healer. Also, the beggar was trying to hide one more piece of information. That he found a little symbol that was the symbol of the dragon below. And, well, I persuade him more, I think with more money, to give me the symbol. But my character didn't know anything about it, so that didn't lead him anywhere. Anyways. So, my character went to Clifftop and tried to find out about the wounded guy, but when he was there, he was attacked by 2 orcs because they saw you talking with that guy, Murloc, and he owes them money, so they, out of the blue, they attack you, demanding you to pay them the money. So I, as my character, Cobaltus, had to fight them both, and, well, I did with some magic, some grease, and using the familiar's flanking, sort of familiar and sidekick at the same time. Well, after a long fight, I finally managed to defeat them both. And right away, a healer came, a little halfling girl called Jairi. And, well, she starts trying to heal the orc that was unconscious. I think the other one surrendered or flee, I don't remember. She starts talking about the guy from the cult that she healed yesterday. So, my character asked her about this guy and where he went, and she pointed me to the Coroner Theater in Upper Dura. So, I went there for the final battle. I got to the theater, and there were the 2 cultists and the leader, the Warforged Echo. They were on stage and had the noble guy, Rivan, laying down on the altar, and they were ready to sacrifice him. I solved it, the way all wizards solve everything, with a fireball, just up, so it wouldn't hit Driven. And the fight started, and after fighting with the cultist and Echo, finally got to defeat them, and Echo died, but his final messenger, that little Warforged artifact that comes out of its chest and flies really fast, got to escape. And, well, that was practically the end of the adventure. I haven't yet found Murloc to ask him for the 50 gold pieces, but at least Lord Drivan invites you to his house and gives you 250 gold pieces and a letter of recommendation. And that's pretty much this adventure, and there is some pointers in the end how to continue, and I think there is a continuation that I'm probably going to buy. Yeah, it's the Trust No One adventure, also in the Dungeon Masters Guild, and both are $4.95. And, well, this was kind of fun little adventure. It's really good to introduce people to Eberron, and I'm probably going to run this for a group very soon as a one-shot, I think. What else about this? Well, I really like how the adventure is laid out, and the only thing I think that could have been better is that it comes with 2 maps, and the battle map of the theater is all in just grayscale. I don't know why, because everything else is in full color. And well, there is other paths, other clues you can follow that will lead you to other scenes that I didn't get to play through. And well, that's it. I really like this adventure and recommend it. That's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.